Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to the International Fab Talks. My friends, a good evening to India and good morning to the world. In different parts of the world, the time zones are different. It's a good day to everyone. In case if it is night, it's a good night as well to all of you. My dear friends, today we're going to be connected with a wonderful person who's an architect. He's Mr. Fawad, all the way from Bangladesh. Let's get to know more about our special guest. Sir, welcome to the session, sir. Thank you for accepting our invite.
Thank you so much for having me here.
Yeah. Thank you. Dear friends, it's time to introduce our guest in an official way. Who is this real person and how could he contribute to your growth? How could you be inspired by the work he does? And over the decades, he's been giving a lot to the field of architecture. Let's get to know more about our guest. Dear sir, I'd like to introduce you in an official way with your permission.
Please do, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Dear friends, let's get to know now more in detail about our guest in an official way. It's time. Yes, friends, join me. He is D.S. Fawad Hyder. I said Fawad. I just kept it a secret, wanting to introduce our guest now in an official way. He is Mr. D.S. Fawad Hyder. I repeat again, D.S. Fawad Hyder, an architect by profession. He was born in February in 1962 and has contributed a lot to the society, especially to Bangladesh and even across the world. Dear friends, he's completed his bachelor's in architecture and from the Bangladesh University of Engineering and Technology, that is BUET, in the year 1987. And then after his dad passed away, he took over the control of his life and began his journey of exploring the field of architecture. He is the third child among the 7 brothers. That's really very nice. And since 1987, he has been doing architectural consultancy, connected with the architectural consultancy in Dhaka, Bangalore. Initially, he was with partners, but later on, he thought it was best to, branch out on his own. And so in the year 1999, he started his independent practice and began the journey of spreading the knowledge and talent of architectural excellence. And my friends, he's happily married with 2 young daughters, and he's greatly interested in sports, and he loves to play badminton. I really also love badminton, and so also has the same passion. Apart from that, he loves games like cricket. He loves to watch cricket match, football match, and of course, badminton, as we earlier mentioned. And the best part of his sir also organizes, that is Mr. D.S. Fawad Hyder organizes sports events too. And that is really very nice. To organize a sports event, you need a lot of energy and power and talent to do that. That's really very nice, sir, to know about you. That's great. And apart from that, sir is involved with the Rotary Club. And as a member of a local Rotary Club, he's been contributing his time and services for the benefit of the society. He loves Bengali music. Not only Bengali music, all musics across all zones. He loves, the music or songs, etc., from other languages as well. And in the recent years, he has a beautiful a passion, a hobby, you could say, an interest in collecting die-cast model cars. He's greatly interested in to have them. He has a great display and collection at his office. And so I thought we could get a beautiful view of all that beautiful collection. But sir said, some other time, maybe it's in the office. But of course, this is a beautiful and unique way to have a great hobby of collecting the things that you love and would like to, keep that as, a part of your journey in life. And that I love the way you said that. So that's really very nice. And our guest today, our celebrity, loves to drive. He is passionate about driving, collecting die-cast model cars, and he loves to travel to different places across the world. And the best part is, travel across the world and meet people. When we meet different people, we begin to love, respect people from other cultures and countries with dignity. And that is how we maintain peace in the world instead of war and crime. And so our celebrity today is with us to share his journey. Dear sir, thank you for joining us on the International Fab Talks.
Thank you so much for having me here.
Thank you. We were really happy when sir said yes to the invitation that we sent out. Sir, could you join us on the International Fab Talks? And sir agreed. That was a moment of joy for us. And yes, friends, we begin with the interview now. Dear sir, how would you define yourself? Who is the real Fawad Hyder? Over to you, sir.
Well, over the years, Fawad has changed. Like he wasn't that much, extrovert. He has been quite an introvert person initially. Uh, you know, um, Actually, I was born in an army family, so my father had been very strict. So uh, in the earlier years, I wasn't was pretty much introvert and didn't uh, speak out that much. Really didn't know what actually I wanted to be. But in as time passed, thought, I found my way because I thought uh, going the straight way is my path. I don't know the other ways. Be honest to your work, to your family, to your friends. That's it. And do something. If you can't do much, please do something for the society within your limits.
That's really nice, sir. Thank you for sharing. Dear sir, you've been on the professional journey as an architect. You've been working with partners. You also started up your own independent setup. You have been through a lot of ups and downs. I mean, all of us every single person goes through stress, up and down in life, different ups and downs in life. How do you manage your stress? How did you manage your stress when you were, in difficult situations? What helped you to come out and de-stress? If you could help us, maybe our youngsters over there across, the world could learn from us. Yes, sir.
Well, there are a few things which I do regularly. Number one is after the hectic day in my office and at home, we have a lot of pressure, because of the you have to meet up certain goals, and that is pretty much a big pressure for the top person of a company. So to get rid of this pressure, I make sure that I go to the place where we meet to play badminton. I make sure that I go for 2 hours, have a lot of chat with friends, and come back, have a laugh with the family, and have a great sleep. So the stress is completely gone. I have a total 8 hours sleep every day. 8 hours sleep, and I wake up in the morning. I'm completely fresh, start a new day. And in my office, what I do, I have a music system, and according to my mood, I listen to a different kind of music. Sometimes it's Ravindra Sangeet, sometimes it's Western music, sometimes it's Hindi or Spanish music, or anything, whichever I feel, good with. I listen to those kind of music. I even listen to the classical music like Beethoven, Mozart, and whichever suits my mental state. I listen to that music, and I work. I go on working, and the music is on. Sometimes very rhythmic music. I even dance with with my friends, whoever comes there, and my staff also. It's like a fun place to me in the office.
Oh, great. That's really nice. Badminton, 8 hours of sleep, spending laughter and happy moments with the family, and listening to music. All of these are your de-stressors. Thank you, sir, so much for sharing all of that. Thank you very much. Dear sir, how were you when you were a little kid? How was little Fawad? Mischievous or very calm and quiet? Were you very naughty, obedient?
In my childhood, from like very childhood, I was pretty naughty. But later in the years, during the class 7, 8, 9, 10, I was pretty calm, and I didn't know what else I'm gonna be. I was pretty unsure about myself, and I was left back at home, Dhaka, when my dad and my other brothers went abroad uh, uh, to pursue his career, my father's career. So I was left back at Dhaka because I had the SSC exams right in front, so I didn't want to miss my time. So I had to stay back. So I stayed with my uncle. So at that particular time, I was pretty unsure about myself. I was pretty timid because I was living in somebody else's house. So that was a bit, mental pressure. But later in the university days, I went and stayed with the hall and the hostels, which was also an alien thing to me because all kind of boys were coming from the villages, and I was not really being able to really accommodate with them. But in the universities, in the beginning, I was quiet, but as in the later years, like in fourth year, fifth year, I started becoming a little bit more extrovert. Then right after my passing from the university, I thought of forming a company, but it was a big struggle, from the beginning, because people didn't know what was architecture about. People thought of engineers when they were making houses. That's it.
Dear friends, we've asked a question like, how were you as a little kid? And sir answered that. Now it's time to ask you, my dear sir, who is your inspiration and how you were inspired to do all of what you were doing and are doing still about, the architectural field. Who was your inspiration, sir?
My inspiration was one of my uncles, when I went to Singapore to visit my dad and my family. My dad's friend was architect Saman, who had been a really accomplished architect. I was pretty young at that time. Like I just passed my SSC exams, and I was pretty inspired by this gentleman, Saman, and the way he lived and the way I was impressed by the house he built, and I was and he was also a teacher, and he explained me how things actually what's architecture about, what a space should be like. He was an inspiration for me to get into architecture. Later, after my HSC, higher secondary certificate exams, I applied for architecture in BUET. I think Atal Zaman had a big role to play for me becoming an architect.
Wonderful. So that's really nice. Thanks for sharing that beautiful part of your journey. Dear sir, could you suggest a few books based on architecture where young students or maybe the youngsters could lay their hands on? Based on architecture, could you mention any one or two books or your favorite book?
Well, I don't particularly remember the names of the books, but if there are several architects, renowned architects, they can look for international architects. They can look for Louis Kahn. Louis Kahn did a lot of works in India as well as Bangladesh. Louis Kahn designed the Parliament building here in Dhaka, which is an iconic building and which is an inspiration for all the architects in Bangladesh as well as all around the world. It's one of the great architecture designed by Louis Kahn. And there are several architects for us in Dhaka and Bangladesh. Architect Mazhar Islam has been a pioneer in modern architecture, and he has been really respected by Bangladeshis. And we also study about D.V. Doshi, an Indian architect who is a Pulitzer Prize winner. And I'm glad that I had the opportunity to meet him while he was here in Dhaka in several functions. And there are international architects, a lot of international, there's Bawa. Bawa, he's a Sri Lankan architect. I get really inspired by Bawa and Richard Meyer. I'm particularly interested about modern architecture rather than classical architecture. I like modern architecture, and I practice modern architecture, and my style is very simple, straightforward modern architecture, and I don't like gimmicks. Architecture is for the people, and it should be economic, should be serving a purpose, and it should be beautiful and very simple.
Wonderful. That's really nice. That's very nice of you to share all of that. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you so much. Dear sir, how would you want to be remembered in this world? How would you want to be remembered in this world? And why should people remember Fawad Hyder?
Well, I want to be remembered as a good soul, good person. I try to help people. That's it. Yeah.
That's really nice. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. So, do you take some holidays, like, apart from your work, you've started your independent establishment? Do you get any time off? If yes, your favorite holiday destination?
Well, I do take off from my time, take my family out to different places. I have visited America, I've visited Europe. I've also visited a lot of places in Asia, including India. I have loved one place, which is Vietnam. Vietnam is culture-wise, as landscape-wise, it's really beautiful, and the people are so down to earth. At least back then, when I visited Vietnam, they were. And I loved Halong Bay. Halong Bay is a beautiful place. It's a water area, with a lot of hills, stone hills, rising up from the water. Halong Bay is one beautiful place, and all over, Hanoi, Ho Chi Minh City, and Da Nang had different landscape and different kind of architecture, and that really attracted me. And especially the people. People were fantastic, and they were very humble and very, I found them very happy people. There were a lot of motorcycles running in the roads. They were not very affluent, but they are good society, good culture.
Wonderful.
So I would love to be there again.
Oh, great. That's nice. That's very nice. Vietnam, great people and great architecture, the landscape. So explain, my dear friends, if you'd love to go to Vietnam and of course all different countries, do travel, because sir said he loves traveling and Vietnam tops the list. And the people of Vietnam are great people and very courteous and warm. Yes, friends, all of us are into this beautiful journey of getting to know our special guest, our celebrity, DS Fawad Hyder from Bangladesh, who's an architect. Dear sir, what is that one thing, one quality that you love in yourself? This is Fawad, and this is the quality that is in me, and I love myself because this is me. What is that unique quality within you, sir, which you've identified?
I think I'm honest to myself. I'm honest to whatever I believe in, and I do not do wrong to other people, and I do not want to wrong on me. But
yes,
I have seen him throughout my life. People have wronged, and I've not said anything. But during this period, I've seen their end also. The people who do wrong to other people end up in misery. I have
Yes.
seen so many instances. I can give examples, so many examples that people they have done wrong to me, and I didn't say anything. Okay, fine, and end up in miseries. And in several cases, when they were in difficulties, I helped them again. So this is what I like about myself. I forgive people, get rid of my miseries, and my stresses. Somebody has done that. Okay, he'll have to fix that. And I've seen in my life, I have I've seen their downfall, and I have been helping these people, when they were getting in trouble. So they came to me for Fawad, I did wrong to you. Please help me. I did help.
You're a wonderful soul, sir. You're so down to earth. I really like the way you put that, forgive everyone, have nothing to do, wish good for everyone. And, if they've hurt me, they're going to face it, karma, that's fine. And even if they have come back to you, ask sorry and, connected with you, you forgave them and took them. That's really very nice. Very nice. And today I connected with you and we had a power cut. And I said, sir, we have a power cut like from 10 to 7 p.m. And you said, no worries, I will adjust. So that you are the first person. I had 3 interviews today and you're the first person to say, yes, it's fine. I will adjust with the timings no matter what. I could feel that you are really, so down to earth, humble. Thank you, sir, for being who you are. That really makes you special. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
But
you.
I would like to correct you because I'm not a celebrity. As you put me there, I'm just a
Yes.
normal, simple man. Yeah.
Yes, you are an unsung hero, sir. Everyone is a celebrity in his own right. When you speak of compassion, when you speak of forgiveness, you automatically become a celebrity. You automatically become someone unique. So, in our eyes, you're definitely a unique person. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Dear sir, we go with the next question. Uh, Are you interested in watching movies? You will say songs, of course, you're listening to different songs. Is there any movie that you like and you're inspired by the message from the movie? Anything like that?
Well, I love watching movies. When I come back home in the late hours, I watch movies with my family, with my daughter especially. I tell them watch this movie because there are certain good things in the movies. Like I am inspired by some of the uh, characters in the movies where they rise from the bottom. They were absolutely at the bottom of the society, and they rise from that. And those kind of stories, inspire me a lot. And mostly the American black people. There are a lot of stories, movies about the black people who have been struggling in America, and they have struggled their way to the top. Like you see Obama, like he went and became the president. I haven't seen a movie about him. They haven't made one, but I love characters who rise from the bottom.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for telling me that, I put myself on mute. So I was just wanting some silence because there's some disturbance around me. So thank you so much for informing me that I was on mute. That's really very nice. Dear friends, sir said that he loves movies which are having those characters who rise up from the bottom level to the highest level, who, faces all the struggles and rise above. That's really nice. Very nice. I like it. We are inspired by those movies where we see a simple commoner or maybe a person below poverty line or a commoner rising up to excellence with hard work, diligence, and honesty. Perfect. Wonderful, sir. That's really nice. We go on with our next question. Do you have any plans to retire or you would like to continue your journey still?
No, I don't want to retire. I want to go on. As an architect, there are a lot more to give now than before. I had less knowledge. Now I have seen a lot. I think I can deliver more. Because for an architect, you don't want to retire. You would want to go on and on and on.
Great. That's really nice. An architect, life goes on and on the workspace. And sir says, I would love to continue my journey. Very nice, sir. That's really great. I love to hear that, I don't want to retire. I would like to continue to, keep my passion alive. That's
Great,
really wonderful. So when you are into the architectural field, how one should, balance the smart work and hard work technique? Like, what is smart work? What is hard work with regard to your, your profession?
This smart work determination has been developed recently. Definitely, if you just go on working very hard without any goal, that would really not do much for you. If you have a target, like you want to achieve somewhere, and you want to, then you run for the goal with the system, then I think that's called smart work. Hard work only will not. The smart work is hard work with a goal and a planning. That's it.
Perfect answer. That's really so nice. Thanks for sharing that input, sir. Thank you very much. That's really nice. Dear sir, what if you win a big jackpot? What are you going to do? How are you going to use that money?
I would go out. I would definitely give a good amount to the poverty-stricken people, and I would just go out and travel the world, as many countries as possible.
Superb. I would give a part of it to the people who really require it, and the remaining I will use for traveling, get to know the world, travel different countries. That's really very nice. Perfect, sir. That's really nice. Dear sir, do you think saving for one's retirement is really necessary? Because we've seen a lot of senior citizens who haven't saved any money for themselves, and now they've used all their money to bring up their family, for their children's education, to build a beautiful future for their children, and many of their children have abandoned them, and many of them are in old age homes. Here the question lies, what is your advice for the younger generation? The day they receive their first earnings, their first paycheck, should they start saving for their retirement life? How would you look at this question?
Well, I think they should do some savings for his retirement life, but whether that saving is going to be helpful to him depends, because, I think our life is absolutely fragile. One day you're at the top, the other day you're absolutely at the down. Fire can just destroy everything. An earthquake can destroy anything, or flood can destroy a lot of things. Because life is not, constant. If I plan for like 30 years from now or 40 years from now, I really can't plan for that. I can plan for maybe 5-6 years or something. You have to have some kind of savings so that you don't have to beg, or you don't have to depend on your children. You have to give them good education and good ethics. You have to teach them good ethics so they can run their own lives. Don't give them abundant of everything or anything, so that they don't get spoiled. Because give them just minimum which they need, and give them good education, so they can automatically they will stand in their own feet, and later on, when maybe parents are completely inoperable, when they're in the beds, they can take care of them. But for me, I don't want to be dependent on anyone. I really don't want to be. I don't know what lies ahead. Only God knows.
That's really nice, sir, to share so much of, your thoughts and views on that. Thank you very much. I love this. I do not want to be dependent on others. Yeah. And you very clearly mentioned, you never know what's going to happen the next moment. It could be an earthquake. It could be a tsunami. It could be a fire. an unfortunate fire incident. It could be just anything. So, you just have to live in the moment and, of course, save a little even for the future. Very nice, sir. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Dear sir, any dream project that you would like to focus on and like to share with us? Do you have any dream projects still that you haven't yet accomplished? You would like to still go into that?
Yes, I
Yes.
still think that my best work is yet to be done. Uh, I want to design something for the very poor, uh, very low-cost housing project, completely for the very poor people. But I'm yet to be. What is there in my brain? I'm yet to find a place, and yet to find the. So I'm still working on absolutely mentally on it, but I'm yet to you know, do it. I think my best work, whether this one or any other project, is yet to be done. Yeah.
Yes, dear. Yes, sir. We wish you all the best in all your endeavors, and we know definitely you'll accomplish all your dreams. They're all really good for you and as well as for the people you think who would benefit from these beautiful projects. Wonderful, sir. Thank you so much. Dear sir, would you like to mention a few names of your best friends? I mean, I would like to say it in that way. Do you have best friends, or would you like to mention a few of your friends today on this platform? These people have been with me, and yes, I'd like to mention their names.
Oh, well, I'm a very social guy. I have a lot of friends, but some of them are really close to me. Uh, uh, Romana is my neighbor. Romana, you have talked to her. She's a very good soul, good person, very keen heart. And there's an architect, Shahinul Islam Khan, who's a great person. Uh, and another architect, Mahbuba Haq, who is also a very close friend of mine. He has been there in my bad times as well as in my good times. So these two friends and another architect, Sohail Shakur. He is also very close to me, and he has a lot to do with my accomplishments. And there are a lot of school friends, college friends. They have always been good to me, because I try to be good to them.
That's great. That's really nice. You're a nice person, sir. Where you're approachable, and moreover, you're down to earth, very practical, calm, kind. These are the most important qualities that get us connected to people. That's really nice. You have that positive energy and the positive aura around you, where people, are instantly, even when I had to connect with 2 or 3 of my interviewers, I mean, no, interviewees, I should say. So the way I was bonding and connecting with you over the messages, there was really something very true, something very positive coming out from your side. We have certain people having a bit of arrogance. We never know what's running in their mind. But when I connected with you, you were very down to earth and very nice. And of course, Rumana ma'am is also one of the greatest friends I have. She's really very sweet and polite in her behavior while she talks. She's really a great lady. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir, for sharing all of their names. As you said, all of your friends from school, college, and during your professional journey, different architects, their names you've mentioned. Thank you so much. That's really nice. How often do you smile, sir?
All the time.
Oh, great.
When I'm at home, I'm having fun with my daughters, my wife. Even my wife is my friend.
Oh, great. That's wonderful. Brilliant.
And I have a lot of female friends also. And my wife really doesn't mind. It's a very healthy relationship we had.
Yes.
So uh, I'm pretty close to my friends and my family, and even everyone. Even when I go out a very short meeting, maybe I don't remember them afterwards, but that particular moment I really enjoy. The warmth of and share the warmth of each other. It's like when you talk to someone, there's a, environment which is created, which is very positive,
Positive vibes. Yes.
Yeah.
Great.
That's it.
That's really nice. That's really nice. Dear sir, any weaknesses for sweets, chocolates, pizzas, any of the
Yeah,
eatables?
yeah, a lot. I eat a lot of sweets,
Oh, great.
especially Rasgulla and Sandesh. Uh, I cannot resist these, and chocolates also. In the fridge, there's always, sweets and everything. Me and my youngest daughter, we go and finish those. And, I love paneers also, I have a lot of uh, peas.
Okay, so that's really nice. So I could just imagine, form a virtual picture or a mental picture in my mind. You going to the fridge, you and your daughter, and having the sweets. That's really nice. That's beautiful. Dear sir, from where do you derive your strength? Like
Beg your
you're
pardon?
strong now. From where do you derive your strength?
From where I derive my strength?
Yes, because you're so strong and you have that power to give more to the society. You have beautiful dreams to put into place. Like from where do you derive the strength? What makes you feel strong? Who's your strength? Like is it God? Is it
My strength,
yeah?
if it is a person, I really can't say, but the strength comes from within because, whenever I see something wrong in the society, I speak out. I try to, protest. There are a lot of things which have been happening in the society, and I protest for whatever wrong thing has been happening or being done. And I try to contribute in protesting and try to be honest to the people, to the general people. I don't like hypocrisy, and whoever are into hypocrisy, I try to resist them. Within my strength, I try to stop them. There are several instances that I have been able to stop a lot of wrongdoing from happening.
Okay. I like this. I hate people who are hypocrites. And all those hypocrites are cut off, Minimize your contact with them. That's very nice. Very nice. Sir. Thank you for sharing. That's really nice. And you find the strength from within. That's good. Great. That's really
Yeah.
nice. Dear sir, do you ever get angry?
I do.
Often or rare?
Not often, but sometimes I do because, when things are not working, when the office, when the clients are not behaving proper, payments are not coming in the right time, I try to be as cool as possible, but within, I'm getting angry, angry, and angry. And that anger uh, is neutralized when I go to the field and I smash the shuttlecock. And I always play with the younger folk, and try to beat most of the time. I beat them because after that I'm cool.
Oh, great. That's a nice way of, calming down. Play shuttle badminton and put that pressure on that and give it that strong hit.
Yeah,
That's really
yeah.
nice. And then feel calm down. Wonderful.
And that's the reason, Alhamdulillah, I don't have pressure, I don't have diabetes, or I don't have anything, Alhamdulillah. Because, just because I try to dilute my stresses and pressures. That's very important. If you go and taking pills, that's going to help you. That's not going to help you. You have to work out. You have to uh, do any kind of sports which is competitive. It's competitive. Just doing exercise is not going to help. Exercise is not competitive. But if you do competitive sports, like it can be table tennis, can be badminton, it can be cricket, football. It's competitiveness. Really gives you strength.
Yes. Yes. Dear sir, if anybody out there, our virtual audience and our guests over here, if they would like to follow your field of becoming an architect, what is the suggestion and advice you'd like to give them?
Well, just uh, architecture studies, transforms a person, from just a normal person to just another person. Right after graduation, like in 5 years, person is completely transformed to a different person. Whether he may be a good architect or may not be a good architect, doesn't matter. He is a transformed man. He looks at the world in a different way. So, whoever wants to explore something new should try to study architecture. I've seen a lot of brilliant students who studied with us for the top of the list, but it wasn't the right subject for them. Not everybody should take up this profession. Someone who wants to think, who wants to create, who wants to draw, who wants to draw painting or something, who wants to build something, that kind of mind should come to architecture, and they can do good. But otherwise, a brilliant brain can be wasted, because architecture is not for everyone. A lot of brilliant brains have been, at least I think, like from my batch, there are at least 3 top students who I think I believe that it was not the right subject for them. It wasn't the right subject for them. So they could have done great in physics or mathematics or anything else, but not architecture. Engineering and architecture, they are two completely different. Architecture is a blend of uh, science and arts. They have to have both in the brain.
Great, sir. That's really nice. Thanks for sharing. Dear sir, we'd like to ask you the next question from the lens of an architect. Which color appeals to you?
For a building, it's usually white. For other things, I like blue. Personally, I love to put on blue, like blue jeans, blue t-shirts. Blue attracts me.
That's great. That's nice. As a student, your favorite subject?
As a student in where? In architecture
in school.
or
in
school
school or in college, your favorite subject to which you were attracted and interested?
In school and college, my favorite subjects were mathematics and physics.
Great. That's really nice. Mathematics and physics. Dear sir, would you love to share a nice quote with us, a proverb maybe, मुहावरा, हिंदी में कहते हैं मुहावरा, ऐसा कुछ है सर आपके पास जो शेयर करना चाहेंगे आप?
For me, honesty is the best policy. Go straight. Don't go any other way. Maybe you can rise a little bit like this, but when you fall like this. You go slow up, and that's going to take you to your destination.
Super. That's wonderful. Honesty is the best policy. Go straight. Do not, have any deviant method or way to reach to the top. Go safely to the top and be there on the top. Wonderful. That's excellent. Dear sir, you've been accomplishing so many things. You've been giving so much of your time and energy to your profession. Where did you feel, yes, this is my proudest achievement? I feel proud after doing this or after achieving this, accomplishing this. What was that wow moment in your life?
There have been several, but one moment I want to share from the Institute of Architects Bangladesh. We were a team went to India in Guwahati. There was a sports meet of the architecture institutes in India. So there were all chapters of India were also participating there. So I was back then I was like 56 probably, and me and my partner was like 35 or something. So we in the semifinals we beat the Delhi team. They were young folks. They thought that this old man cannot play. I beat them, and that was so good, But at the final match, we lost to Kerala, I think. We won one and we lost two. So, but the whole Indian team were really, really showing me respect, really honoring me. So that was a good, proud moment for me.
Yes, sir. I've always kept myself on mute, to stay
Yeah.
safe. Like, and give you the chance to speak out, that I don't disturb you. Thank you for alerting me that my, screen was muted and my voice was muted, etc. So thank you for that. That's really nice. Not the screen, my voice was muted. Thank you so much. I was just into that thing. I was imagining how you were playing so, passionately and trying to beat them, and you won it along with your partner, right? You said that's really nice. Great. And I could just imagine that scene of both of the sides, playing and giving out your best. And when you won, that was really nice. Thank you for sharing that beautiful moment. Am I audible? Yes. Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you,
yeah,
sir.
you are.
Yeah, thank you. That's really nice to feel great, and you were of a certain age, and you'll beat the youngsters, and that's really very nice, to show that yes,
Yeah.
age doesn't matter. It's the passion. It's the
It doesn't matter.
interest.
Absolutely.
Wonderful, wonderful, sir. Thank you, sir. Dear sir, do you love pets?
I like pets, but I really don't, have a pet. I don't have a pet.
Okay, you don't have a pet. And in case if you had a chance and you wanted a pet, and you would like to have a pet at home, what would you select? A dog, a cat?
Maybe a dog, because we had an Alsatian dog when we were kids at home. My younger brother used to take care of it, take care of it. Because I'm used to with dogs, not cats.
Okay, that's really nice. Thank you. Dear sir, I have a cup in my hand. How would you look at this cup? Is it half empty or half full?
Half full.
Oh, great. That's really nice. Very positive. That's beautiful. Dear sir, how many languages could you converse in, apart from English and Bengali?
English and Bengali, not many. Hindi, Urdu, uh, I think no more.
Oh, great.
A
Sir,
few lines from other languages too, but not
perfect.
really.
Yes, sir. So would you oblige and sing a song for us?
Me singing a song?
Yeah, please. Would you mind? Oblige for
No,
us?
I can do that.
Please, please. Please.
Can I find the lyrics from here?
Yes, please. Yes, please. Go ahead,
Please.
sir. Yes.
1 second.
My dear friends, we've requested our celebrity, DS Fawad Hyder from Bangladesh, an architect by profession, a nice person who's connected with us today on the International Fab Talks. We've given him some time to, select the beautiful lyrics for us, and he's going to sing for us. Are you ready, sir?
No, 1 second.
Yes, yes. Take your time, sir. So, dear friends, bonding with the world will really make a vast change in our mindset, in our thoughts. People are just like us across the world. Let's begin to love humanity, respect humanity, and live with dignity across the world.
This is a very old song by Harry Belafonte.
Yes, please go
Micah
ahead.
Fairwell.
Yes.
On the way where the nights are gay and the sun shines daily on the mountain top, I took a trip on the sailing ship, and when I reached Jamaica, I made a stop. But I'm sad to say I'm on my way. Won't be back for me a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston Town. Down at the market, you can hear ladies cry out while on their heads they bear rice, shellfish, and rice. And the rum is fine any time of year. But I'm sad to say I'm on my way. Won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston Town. Thank you.
Wow, brilliant, brilliant. I'm really awestruck. I said, it's just so awesome, sir. Fantastic. I thought you would decline my request. I really thought that should I ask sir to oblige and sing a song or no? But then you are really great at singing, and that was really awesome. Super.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I mean, you have many
But
feathers in
I don't
your
have
cap.
the practice. I'm sorry. I just
But
randomly thought of this song.
you've done very well, sir. You've sung very well. You asked me to sing, and I'll not be able to sing the way you sang just now. I couldn't do that the way you did it.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you very much. Thanks for obliging. I may ask you to sing another song towards the end of the session. Yes, sir. Very nice. I really enjoyed it. Very nice. It was so soulful, and you were deeply into that song. Put your whole and soul, and you sang that for us. Thank you so much. Bahut bahut shukriya. Thank you very much. Dear sir, are you a good listener, a speaker? How would you look at yourself?
I'm a good listener.
Perfect. That's really nice. So when we listen, we observe many things. We get to know many things. And then we start, to understand people better. When we are great listeners, we understand people better. At a high, if you go on speaking, we'll not understand what the other people are up to. Yeah, that's really very nice. I like that. Dear sir, if the Almighty or the universe, if as you take it, if either the Almighty or the universe, that powerful energy would love to, give you a gift, a superpower. What superpower would you want to take from the Almighty or the universe? Would you like to take some gift from the universe? Like, what would that special superpower be?
I would hate all the hate from people.
Wow. How nice.
Take off all the hate from people.
So nice. Just in one word, hate. Remove hate from the world. That is a superpower each one of us should ask from the Lord, to remove hatred across the world. And so there's so much of war going on across in different countries. So this word which you said, the superpower of removing hate in the hearts and minds of people, really stands at this moment as a testimony to peace. And you're such a peaceful person that you brought out this beautiful term called as remove hate. Thank you, sir, very much. Thank you. Dear sir, we make another request to you to share and, to create awareness on the International Fab Talks about any two red flags. These are red flags. You stay safe. It could be anything from your side which you felt is not right. You would like to tell the younger generation, all of us, this is wrong. Ye bura hai, ye sahi nahi hai. This is not right. It's a red flag. It's a red flag. Stay safe. Is there anything you'd like to share like that with us?
I couldn't understand your question.
Yes, I'll just put it in a different way. Now, suppose alcohol, drugs, eve teasing, domestic violence, manipulation, gaslighting, all of these are called as red flags. Now, if you're in that zone where somebody's consuming alcohol, then that is a red flag for you to move away from there. Or they invite you and push you into that zone. So all of it could be something like that. Skipping school or procrastinating. Is there anything like that you'd like to focus on the negatives and ask people to stay safe? To create awareness. Yeah, this is a red flag. Ye buri cheez hai. Is line mein mat jaiye aap. Don't go in this line.
The pride you have to get rid of. If you are too much proud of yourself, of your wealth, you become away from God. You become rude to people. Your humbleness is gone. So you have to be humble. Get rid of your pride. There's nothing to be proud of. We are here in this world for a very short time. You have nothing to be really proud of. You try to do good. If you are a privileged one, like from the beginning, you have been in a good family, you have been raised in a good family, you say, Alhamdulillah, you have been blessed with that. But if you have a lot of money or a lot of power, if you have pride, you're going to do wrong things. You're going to crush people. And that pride kills, that pride is that thing which destroys a society. I think pride has to be removed from everyone. Pride thing and creates hate. So pride has to be removed from people.
Excellent. So I really like the way you put that. Pride has a fall, and pride will bring disaster. Ego. There are many world leaders who have ego issues, and they are clashing with their ego issues. You know, these are red flags. Yes, sir. Showing your wealth, showing your power over others. It doesn't make sense. Because all of us are going to die one day, leave this earth and take nothing. Wonderful. So I really like that. You know, overcome pride, my dear friends. It's a takeaway for me also. Sometimes we do feel that we are a little higher than others. But then again, we have to come down and treat everyone equally. Very nice. Thanks for sharing that, you know, and creating awareness. Do not have, you know, too much of pride. Very nice. Dear sir, in the next 50 years, what type of changes do you visualize? Any two changes?
Any two changes?
Yes, sir.
In this world?
Yes, sir.
There should not be any wars. There should not be any wars. And there should be more humanity, you know, there should be more humanity. People should, naturally a person is white, naturally a person is black, naturally with generations to generation, somebody is Muslim, somebody is a Hindu, somebody is a Christian. You know, it cannot be an enmity among religion or race or culture, because we are all human beings. Same God created us. So we have to be, you know, we should not be, you know, fighting with each other.
Yes. Wonderful.
We
Very
have to,
nice. Thank you.
It has to be removed. Yeah.
Yes. Very nice for sharing. You know, more of humanity. Yes. That's really very nice. And no wars.
No wars. Yeah.
Yeah. Wonderful.
I like one song by John Lennon. There'll be no country. He wanted a borderless world. You know, there should not be any borders. There should not be. People should. You know, unfortunately I'm born in a third world country. Why shouldn't I be allowed to go to a Western country? I should be allowed. You know, there should not be any borders. You know, there should not be. John Lennon was a very human person. Though he wasn't a religious person, but he was a very human kind of person, and he thought of a borderless world, no country, one country.
One whole big country, the world as a whole, one complete. Very nice. That's really nice. Great. Thank you for sharing, sir. That's very nice. Dear sir, if you were given a chance to relive somebody's life, whose life you would love to relive?
That's a bit difficult question to ask. I really don't know. I really don't know what I want to be, or who I would want to be. I love a lot of character throughout the history. I don't want to be Alexander the Great. Definitely not. I don't want to conquer places. And I also don't want to be Dalai Lama or Gautam Buddha. I just want to be myself.
How sweet. That's so nice. That's really nice. Thank you for that answer, sir. Thank you so much. Dear sir, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much would you rate yourself with regard to forgiving others?
10.
10 on 10. Yes, I just had this feeling, you know, maybe sir is going to say 10, because earlier you mentioned, I just forgive everyone. Even if they've hurt me and they've come back to me, I take them back, forgive them, embrace them. That's really nice into my life. Wonderful. I guess you are I've interviewed more than 150 plus celebrities like you. And I guess this is the first answer. I believe. And it is, you're the first person to say, I give myself 10 on 10 with regard to forgiveness.
Thank you.
That was really, sir. Thank you so much. You asked me, it's 5. It's quite difficult. Yeah, I have to learn that.
You're being honest. Yeah. But it's, you know, it's good for health also. If you give people, your burden is off, you know.
Yes.
Somebody has done unjust to you. You forgive him or her, you're off the burden. and you will not caught by any kind of disease. All kind of hatred and the somebody doing bad thing for you, and you
Yes.
go on hating him. That's not going to happen.
Yes.
Forgive him. He's going to get.
Yes. I will work on it, definitely. And we all will work to forgive others and lead a blissful life. Yes, friends, we ask now our guest about his likes and dislikes. Dear sir, the main round of the interview has come to an end. We have a small segment called as the rapid fire round, where you would need to be answering the questions in 1 or 2 words. You just have to let us know about your likes and dislikes. It's called as the rapid fire round. Shall we go, sir? It will take around about 5 minutes. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you so much. My dear friends, it's time for the rapid fire round to get to know the likes and dislikes of our celebrity. Yes, dear sir. Is it, if you're given a choice, is it cakes, chocolates, or ice cream first?
Ice cream.
Oh, great. Same to you, even me too. Summer, winter, rainy, spring, autumn season.
Spring.
Spring. You love to travel by land, water, or air?
Land.
I guessed it. You love driving? Yes, that's really nice. You love to stay in a city, a village, or a little town?
A little town, I guess.
Wonderful. That's nice. So, when you help others, do you expect anything in return? Maybe a smile or a thank you, or maybe a nod as well?
Yeah, I do.
That's honest. Yeah, it's a very honest answer.
No, I feel better. Even if they don't do it, it's not a problem.
That's really nice. Thank you. Your idea of a beautiful day or a perfect day in 1 word.
What? I couldn't understand.
A perfect day in 1 word. What is a perfect day in 1 word, or a beautiful day in 1 word?
A beautiful day is like I'm getting work. My client giving me a big advance. Beautiful day.
How sweet. That's really nice. Thanks for sharing. Thank you. Dear sir, are you a good cook?
No, I'm not.
Oh, so sweet. Great. No, I'm not. Anyways, if you're not as well, but still, we'd love to hear the name of your favorite recipe or the favorite cuisine that you would love to eat.
I love fried shrimps.
Oh, wow.
Fried
Great.
shrimps.
It tastes good. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Dear sir, the name of your favorite teacher when you were in school or in college, is there somebody who mentored you in the right way?
Well, there are a few teachers who I remember. In the school, there was our math teacher, Hussain sir. I was pretty unsure about myself at that time. So one day he got hold of me in the corridor and said that you're pretty good in maths. I'm sure you can do good. And with his words, I got good marks in SSC exams, and later good marks in HSC exams, and I got chance in BUET. But I really, before him, I really didn't know that whether I was good in anything or not.
Wonderful. That's really nice. And
The
thanks to
sense
that,
of it.
sir, who's been a part of your journey and has inspired you a lot. That's great. Dear sir, salty, sweet, or spicy food?
Sweet, spicy,
Great.
yeah. Both.
Money, happiness, or both?
Both.
Introvert, extrovert, ambivert?
You should be extrovert. You should be extrovert.
When you are alone to yourself, no gadgets around you, no one around you, you're alone in your room within 4 walls, no internet, you're only connected to your thoughts. Where do your thoughts take you on many occasions? Do they take you into the past or racing into the future, your thoughts, or are you mindful of the present?
Yeah, I think of my past a lot.
Past.
A lot of good memories.
Oh, great.
Good
That's
memories,
really nice.
mostly.
Okay, so that's nice. You love socializing or me time?
I like socializing.
Wonderful. Do you give importance to experiential learning or learning from books?
Yeah, experience in from learning from experiences for me, but there's no alternative to skipping books.
Wow.
Books are gonna, create uh, create the creativity in you. In the books you read and you imagine things. That's the great thing which a book can give you. But I'm not a great reader of books. I'm not a great reader of books. So I love traveling, meet people, see for myself, watch good movies and good documentaries, learn from them mostly.
Great, sir. Thank you, sir, for sharing. Is it fresh fruits and salads or fried food?
Fresh fruits. Yeah.
Okay. Are you an early bird or a night owl?
Uh, I stay away quite late.
Great. Me too. Sir, you love home cooked food or food ordered from outside or both?
Not much. I don't like ordering from outside. I love my wife cooking for me, and she's a great cook.
Oh, great. That's nice. What a
Yeah.
beautiful tribute. And thanks to her for being a great cook. That's really nice. Dear sir, when you're given some time to visit a beach or a forest, which one would you like to choose?
A beach or a forest?
Yes, sir. Where would you
A
like to
beach,
go first?
beach, definitely.
Oh, great. That's really nice. Dear sir, as you said, it's the four-wheeler. So if I'll keep that option out. You love to walk or ride a two-wheeler?
What's the other option?
Only two options. I've removed the third option, four-wheeler, because already you love driving.
Yeah,
So I've
yeah,
removed that out and given you only two options. Do you love to walk or ride a two-wheeler? Which one would you prefer?
two-wheeler.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I love uh, driving a motorbike.
Yes,
Actually,
that's
I would love to drive a Harley Davidson.
great. Dear sir, on a little table, there's a book and great music. What would you select first? Would you put your hands on the music system or lay your hands on the book?
Music system.
Oh, great. So would you again oblige once more for us and sing a little song? Maybe a line or two?
Okay, okay. I'll sing a Bengali song for you.
Yes, please.
2 lines maybe. সারাদিন তোমায় ভেবে হলো না আমার কোনো কাজ হলো না তোমাকে পাওয়া দিন যে বৃথাই গেল আজ সারাদিন তোমায় ভেবে হলো না আমার কোনো কাজ হলো না তোমাকে পাওয়া দিন যে বৃথাই গেল আজ সারাদিন তোমায় ভেবে।
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you very much for obliging the second time too. And of course, it was beautiful in Bengali as well. Very nice.
Thank you.
Dear sir, before we end the session, there's just one last question that we have, one last request. We'll get back to you just in a moment. My dear friends, it's time now for the please, sorry, and thank you request. We already know that there are three magical words in the world. That is please, sorry, and thank you. Apart from please, sorry, and thank you, we would love to have our celebrities share three additional positive words which could create a beautiful difference in our life. It could be compassion, love, honesty. You could select any three positive words and share with us.
Honesty, straightforwardness, and compassionate.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you, sir, so much for those three kind words of yours. Very much. And we really loved the journey we had right from the start till now. Thank you very much for your time. I've taken a little extra time, I guess, from you. Thanks for being patient with me whole through the day. Not only this 1.5 hours that we've spent together, right from morning 10 o'clock, you've been very patient with me and understanding how other people live, how other people interact with us, how other people encounter problems, and how we should be humble, straightforward, and kind. Thank you for being all of that, sir,
Thank you
and
so
much
much.
more.
It was very nice talking to you also. And I believe, I feel the vibe that you are a very positive person too.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. Would love to connect with you on many more occasions from, on the platform International Fab Talks. Thanks for being with us and accept our best wishes to you and your family. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye. Thank you, sir. Bye-bye. Dear friends, with this, we come to an end to the International Fab Talks. We've been very nicely, connected with this great person called as D.S. Fawad Hyder from Bangladesh, Dhaka, an architect. And if you'd like to get connected with his work, you could always connect with him. He's open to you. He would love you to interact and come across how he's being into the field and creating wonders in the field of architecture. So over to you, my friends, now to say a goodbye. It's bye from everyone. Stay safe and stay happy.